Well, as you heard in Aaron's forecast, it's warm today, but colder days are ahead. And one way to help cut costs, increase comfort, and do it in style is picking the right window treatments. Rick Ford, president of Blind Broker, is here to offer some expert advice and guidance. Thank you, sir, for joining us yet again here on the show. Now, as these days are getting longer, or they're also getting colder out there, is there a specific window treatment that we should be looking at to cover up our windows, to keep that cold air out and that expensive warmer air inside?
Yes, there is. When it comes to keeping a window warm, there is no better product, in my opinion, than Graber's line of Crystal Pleat cellular shades.
Okay.
They do a great job of keeping the cold air out of your house and the warm air inside your house.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorite products.
Do you guys recommend, this is just a question I have,
Sure.
about using drapes or anything or curtains on top of it to really try to keep additional air out?
You know, that's an excellent question, Bill. The more you layer fabrics in a home or on a window, the more insulative value that's going to give that window. The windows in a home are typically where the most heat loss occurs.
Yeah.
So when you do put, an insulative fabric on that, naturally it's going to create an air barrier between the cold air next to your window and the warm air in your room. So yes, drapery do help that tremendously.
Insulative, that's a new word. I'm going to put that down in my book.
I'm not too sure if that is a word. I think
try to use it more often here. No, I like it. I think it works out. But you guys also have some really convenient options when it comes to motorized shades and shutters. How do those work?
Well, motorization has come a long way in the last 10 years. I've been in window coverings for over 20 years, and it used to be you would have to hire a contractor to hardwire a home prior to putting motorized window coverings in. Now they have rechargeable motors that are lithium-ion operated, so kind of like a Tesla, you recharge that motor and it's good for almost a year and a half. Wow. And so you don't have to go through the expense of having an electrician come in and wiring the windows for motorization. So it makes it very, very accessible and cost-effective for the consumer.
And once those get put in, can you do like set of automation with them as well so they open and close by themselves?
Yes, you can. There's a product called the Mylink, which Somfy is the manufacturer of most of the motors. And what they do basically is they have an app that is called, the Mylink, and it will operate the shades using your smartphone, or you can actually, use them using Alexa and say, raise my shades.
I'd love to do that.
Quite
hey,
cool.
Raise the window blinds, please, Alexa, or Google, or whatever it is. So now, as far as installation for something like that, what are we looking at? Is that a day, 2 days? How long does it take to measure that stuff out?
Absolutely. It depends on the scope of the job. So if it's just 1 or 2 windows, if you're doing motorized shades, you can get that done. Typically, our installers can get it done within an hour to 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
If we're talking about a whole house, that can take a day to a day and a half to get everything installed and make sure that it's operating correctly.
And then real quickly about consultations, if people want to talk to you about maybe getting this put in their house, how do they get in touch with you, and how can we go about getting a consultation?
You bet. There's so many ways to get a hold of us, but I think the best way is just to call us on the phone. There's always going to be somebody there at the office to answer the phone and schedule a free in-home estimate for you. Doesn't cost a thing, and we have some of the most experienced and the best window covering professionals in the business. So,
all right, very cool. Rick, do appreciate your time today. There is that Graber holiday special going on right now. Get a free cordless lift on all select shades. And of course, the Blind Broker is located off of Johnson Drive in Mission, where you can check out the showroom in person or also give them a call. You can schedule that virtual appointment online at blindbroker.com. Like we said, call Rick and his team at 913-669-0616.